Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everyone. Today we have a new hero. This is Silver, made by Copied Order. I will be explaining who Silver is, but first of all, it's from Sonic, so I'm going to just imagine that everyone has at least a basic knowledge about that universe because of that. But also, it actually comes into a box, as we can see. So instead of that, I'm going to be reading what it says here. Silver is a complexity 1. Silver controls the board by having his ongoing cards enter and leave play for different effects. He travels to the past to make sure your allies make it to the future. Take an offensive or defensive role as your cards are charged by destroying your cards. Choose wisely on what and when to lose your card, as you may want to save them for a later time. So we'll see how that works, as today he'll be fighting alongside Syren Power Top, 3 base Drift, base Knife. The fight will be going against the Jester of Nihil, and it will be done in Magmaria shifting loyalties. So we'll start. Jester of Nihil. Setup, start the game into wanna be full side up, put Failed Warrior into play, and move all status cards under it. Failed Warriors is put H-2 cards under this card into play into the status side up. Gameplay, at start of the event turn, put a card under this card into play in the status side up. The statue and magical cards are indestructible. Magical cards are considered hero cards and hero targets. Whenever a magical card or statue carries reduces 0 of your HP, flip it, then set HP to 10 and activate end of turn effect. So, first of all, here we also have the gameplay for Jester of Nihil. Whenever a statue card flips, each hero target regains 1 HP, and then you flip this card. When a hero would be dealt damage, they may redirect it to a magical card in the play area, and at the end of the villain turn, we play top card of the villain deck. With all of this done, let's start then. The two statues that we got at the start are the Lapisite Rat statue. At the end of the villain turn, move this to the hero player of the hero with the lowest HP. The first time each time this player would deal damage to Nihil, prevent it. And the Fossilized Grid statue. At the end of the villain turn, move this card to the player to the hero with the most cards in their hand. The first time each turn a player that controls a hero in this player would draw a card, put it at the bottom of its deck instead. The first magical card that the first item that we actually get meanwhile is Petrified Hatred. At the end of the villain turn, move this card to the player of the hero with the most cards in play. The first time each turn a player that controls a hero in this player would play a card, put it at the bottom of its deck instead. It's more 10 HP. As now we go into normal play, we get Worthless Grid. Each player may put a number of cards in their hand at the bottom of their deck, and Jester of Nihil deals each hero target psychic damage, whereas the number of cards in each player's hand. We're going to be moving at least some cards from each player for each hero because of that. These cards that aren't that useful right now. And then everybody's going to take damage then, so that would be Syren taking 4, Drift taking 26, ignore that I forgot the HP, Knife's taking 3, and Silver only 2. At the end of the villain turn, then we're going to play the top again. We get Sentinel Rat. Here with the highest takes 2 infernal damage, that's Knife. And then Knife deals the 2 hero targets with the highest other than itself for each, that's Silver and Drift. With that done, now we move the cards here. Most HP is Drift, so this goes here. We'll make a copy just to remember the order here. Most cards in hand right now is Syren. And most cards in play is anyone, I believe. So we'll say it's 9 for now, just to make sure that Silver is able to stay with setup at least. Alright, Syren's turn. They're going to play Sweltering Heat. They're going to play Sweltering Heat. Ongoing Weather. At the start of your turn, Syren deals each target 1 fire damage. Its power is Syren deals 1 target 1 fire and 1 psychic damage, which we're going to use that power to start hitting the Petrified Hatred. She's just going to draw, finish the turn. Drip is going to play Destroyer Sakayo. One shot, the passive effect is you may play an ongoing card from your trash, or one player may play a card now and shift future ones. And its future effect is Drift deals 1 target to radiant damage, shift pass twice. So we're going to then let storm, so that way they don't actually hit us. Go into the future and make it so we hit Pedrera Hatred for 2 more, since that's the one that's making it really bad for knife right now. Going to pass. Power. We're going to move 1 to the future and regain 1 HP. Draw a card. Knife is going to scare her play because it will just make it go to a board instead and just hit hatred for 2 damage. Draw a card. And silver. Right now I think we want to focus only on the status, so I'm going to play Stasis Field next to Jester of Nihil. Ongoing. Place next to a target, reduce damage dealt 2, and by the target needs to discard by 1. When this card is destroyed, choose a target, reduce the next damage dealt 2, or by that target by 3. So that at least will stop us from dealing with him for now. Silver is going to use his base power, Psychokinesis. Power, you may destroy a hero ongoing card, then silver deals 1 target, 1 psychic damage. We're not going to do any cards, and just hit hatred for 1 damage again. Draw. Also, before I forget, Syren shouldn't have actually drawn a card because of grid. Magmaria plays Lava Crystal. When this card enters place, if there are no Magmaria in place, we find top of the environment deck until we reveal Magmaria, and we play it, and we shuffle the rest into their deck. So we get Firebrand Rebel, discard Magmarian, this card is immune to fire damage. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each hero target 2 fire damage, and then its crystal effect is this card deals each non-hero target 2 fire damage, then destroy this card, which we can activate thanks to the lava crystal now, so that's good. Power, end of turn, we take 2 damage, and that's it. Start of turn, the failed warriors gets the last card here, which is Ossidize Despair. Statue. At the end of the beginning turn, move this card to the hero player with the hero with the highest HP. The first time each turn a player that controls a hero in this player would use a power, prevent it. So there we go. Normal play now. We have sword without an abnormality. When this card enters play, search the bin and deck and trash for each copy of Storm without an order and put into play. So we first search for that. Put it in play. The deck should be shuffled, but oh well. When the Jester of Nihil would be dealt damage related to this card, and at the end of the end turn, this card deals a hero with high HP 2 melee damage, which is going to be annoying. End of turn now, we play top again. Void. The first time each turn, Jester of Nihil is dealt damage by each hero target, a hero in the same play area as the target that dealt damage itself. The damage deals itself 1 result psychic damage. So a small hit, but with that done, we move again. Lowest HP is still Drift, so they keep them. Most cards in hand is Knife right now, so they go here. Then Petrified Hater will move next to Syren. Last highest HP is also Knife, so yeah, hopefully they. So that's unfortunately bad for them. Then highest takes 2 damage with 3 times. That's first Syren. That's first Knife. Then Knife again, and lastly Syren. And that's all. Syren, start of turn, they do AoE 1 to everything. One of the tactics could take damage from Jester of Nihil, but instead they don't because he has DR, so that's a bit of a shame there. And then she has to discard a card, so she'll discard the Bitter Maelstrom. Actually no, she's going to discard the Howling Gale. She's going to double skip because it's not worth losing anything, playing anything right now, and her power isn't that good in this moment. Drift. Drift is going to play Destroyer Sagaya once more. She's going to let Silver play a card. Silver is going to play Psy Inferno. One shot. You may destroy one of your ongoing cards. If you do, increase damage dealt by Silver 1 until the end of your turn. We're going to do that. Destroy Stasis Field, and that will let us make it so we choose a target to deal less 3 damage. So we'll choose the Jester of Nihil, so reduce the net damage that they deal by 3. And then he deals out to 3 targets 2 damage total, because at +1 he has. So first going to deal 2 damage to the Petrified Hatred, which becomes Love, Magical Girl. At the end of the villain turn, you may move this card to a hero play area with the least numbers of Magical Girl cards, and whoever has this can play an extra card. So in this case, we're going to first check the important thing that now they're actually nemesis with the jester, so that is something to prepare for. And the next part is that now we can give it to someone to get an extra play. We're going to give it to Drift right now. Actually, we're actually going to give it to Knight instead, because that will let her at least do something in her turn and set up. So with that done, she now goes into future and can hit something. Oh wait, sorry, not done yet. We still need to do the other 2 targets, so we're going to hit we'll hit Greed and one of the statues. Then now that's done, Drift goes 1 into the future, so Drift in the future, so now she can deal target 2 damage. We're going to deal the 2 damage to Fossilized Greed, and then she goes back into the past. After that power, they're going to use the power of the lava crystal. They're going to take 4 damage, but then the environment deal, if they take damage this way, we activate the crystal effect and destroy this card, so we activate the Firebrand Rebels crystal effect. So that's 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, and 2 damage. Luckily they are hero now, so that means that they won't get damage. And it would deal 2 damage to the jester, but we incinerate as one of the swords and it destroys another one, thankfully for us. With that done, she's going to draw a card. That's her turn. And also these 2 are destroyed now, so that means that they did their job. Good for us. Knife is going to play Focus Conduit Blade. Equipment limited. Increase energy damage dealt by Knife by 1. When this card is destroyed, you may play an equipment card. Its power is Knife deals 1 target 3 energy damage and destroy this card. So for now we're going to just give her power and draw a card. Silver is now going to play Psychic Rampant, ongoing. Reduce damage dealt by the environment and environment cards to hero targets by 1. With the power, Silver is target 2 projectile damage. We're just going to use that power now to hit the Fossilized Greed by 2 damage and then draw a card. Environment, we play Friends and Foes. When this enters play, reveal cards until we get to the Marians. We play both and shuffle the other environment cards into environment deck. So that was quick. We got the Cinder Priest, Magmarian. This card is immune to fire damage. Start of the environment deck, play the top card of the villain deck. Its clear phase, 1 player plays a card, then destroy this card. The other person we got is the Magma Sculptor. Reduce damage dealt to the villain target with the highest HP, and its power is and its relic effect is choose a hero, reduce damage dealt to it by 1 until the end of your next turn, destroy this card. So that gives a jester 1 DR. We're going to activate Cinder's Press effect because it's the least bad one for us right now, so 1 player can play a card. We let Knife play Kinetic Neutralizer, ongoing limited. Increase damage dealt by Knife to the villain target with his HP by 1. And then this guy is destroyed, so we won't have to worry about him later. After that, this card is now gone. Villain. Start of turn, there are no cards under. Failed wars we can see, so nothing happens. Also wait, before I forgot, this actually happens now, so Michael appears, statue was flipped, so we all have regained 1 HP, and the villain have flipped into Pointless Endeavor. The first time each turn the card raises a hero or Michael gear to 0 HP. This card deals each other target 1 psychic damage, then flip this card. When a hero would be dealt damage, they may react it to a Michael gear in their play area, and at the end of the villain turn, it card deals each non-Michael gear hero target in a play area with a Michael gear H-1 psychic damage, so 3 damage. Nothing much right now. We play Nyx, one shot. Is carry top card of each non-villain deck, so that would be every other deck including environment. Jester of Nihil regains X HP, whereas number of different keywords that discard this way times 2. That would be 8 HP. He's at full though, so he regains nothing. If the Jester of Nihil regains less than H times 2 HP this way, play a token of the Villain. So he plays stop now into Milling Despair. Each player may put any number of cards in play of the cards in play at the bottom of their deck. Jester of Nihil deals the HO targets with the highest HP X psychic damage each, whereas the number of cards in the player plus 1. We're just going to let most of them take it in that case, so Syren takes 4, Drift takes 2, Knife takes... Actually that's going to be a lot of damage for Knife, so she's going to rake to the Michael Girl, so that's 8 total damage because that would then include the Nemesis bonus, and Silver will take 2 since they're the H highest. So that would be all. Then Knife has to take... oh wait, actually because of the -3 we're going to let that -3 go to the attack directed this way, so it actually survives a bit better. Then end of turn, it will deal Knife 3 damage, which she's going to take because it's less bad for us to do that, and that's all. Then Syren, first of all, AoE 1 to everyone but hero targets because we're immune. That deals just enough damage to flip Fossilized Grid into Happiness. Michael Girl, at the end of the Villain turn, you may move this card to a hero play area with the least number of Michael Girl cards. The player that controls this hero play area may draw an additional card during the draw phase. So we're actually going to move this to Silver because you all can see that he needs that. And then we continue with the AoE. Thankfully the DR actually makes it so she doesn't have to deal herself damage, which would actually have mattered to her. Then she has to discard a card. We'll discard Ravenous Whirlpool. No play phase. She's going to play Beetle Maelstrom, going to use its power now to deal AoE 2 to each non-hero target. It's destroyed. It hits the Jester for 1, meaning that she had to hit herself for 1, but she's immune to that. Hero targets are immune to the damage by her, so nothing happens there. She draws, that's all. Drift. She's going to play Drift Test, one shot, Shift, Pass, or Future. If you Shift Pass, Drift regains 1 HP. If you Shift Future, she deals 1 target 1 radiant damage. So she's going to Shift Future and deal target 1 damage. That's going to be Despair. And then she's going to play Destroy Adego once more because that card is just great for us. Then with that done, we're going to let Knife play. She's going to play Incidental Contact. Knife deals each target 1 energy damage, and Knife may deal any target dealt damage this way an additional 1 energy damage. So the Mana Sculptor is gone, meaning the DR is gone now. Unfortunately, that means that also a lot of the hero target of us will take a lot of damage, but that could let us get Life-Size Rat to flip into Courage. At the end of the Villain turn, you may move this card to a hero player with the least amount of Michael Girl cards, and increase damage dealt by targets in the hero player to Jester of Nihil by 1. So we're going to keep this one in the play area of Drift so they can actually stay and deal more damage. Let Knife deal total 4 damage to Nihil, which is increased to actually 3 and 3, so that's 6 actually. She does take 1 damage, but has to hit low. But the most important, she'll hit Despair, which makes her become Justice. At the end of the Villain turn, you may move this card to a hero player with the least number of Michael Girl cards. The player that controls this hero player may use initial power during their power phase. We're going to move this to Syren because the extra powers would be useful for her, is how many she has. Now with all of that done, we go one into the future now, and then we can now deal 2 radiant damage, increase to 3, and she goes back now into the past once more. Power, she's going to shift 2 into the future and regain 1 HP, draw phase. Knife is going to play she's going to just play energy burn. Knife deals target 3 energy damage. That will be increased a total of 5 damage right now to Jester of Nihil. And then because it has 10 or more HP, she deals it 4 more total damage. Then she's going to use her base power to deal 4 more damage. And draw a card. Quite a lot of problems. She's going to just keep the extra play, as that would damage us more than help us right now. Silver. Silver is going to play stagnated particles. It doesn't actually do. It cannot be played next to a non-character target ongoing. The target to this card cannot regain HP, so it does nothing right now. But when this card is destroyed, one target gains 2 HP. Speaking of that, we're going to use his base power. That would let us destroy the card, and we're going to hit Love for 3 HP from that, and hit Jester for 1 damage. With that, we're going to draw 2 cards, and that's all. Environment, Magmaria. We get the Sulfur Sentinel. This card is immune to fire damage. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the highest HP hero target for melee damage, and its critical effect is this card deals a melee target for melee damage, then destroy this card. Quite underwhelming compared to the other ones we have, so we may just let him die. They do first hit us unfortunately, so that's 4 damage. We're going to let Knife take it. Villain turn, start of turn, nothing happens. Oh, also wait, before I forget, both of them should have taken 1 damage because of Void. Start of turn, we don't get any effects, we play. We have Nyx, we discard once more. Jester of Healer gains 4 HP, that's not 8 HP unfortunately, so we just play top. He gets Lack of Will, ongoing. The first time each turn, the Jester of Nihil deals damage to each hero. That hero's player must discard a card or destroy one of their non-character cards. Which is annoying, which is a shame right now. End of turn, they're going to hit, we're going to let the Michael Gears take the damage this time, so 1, 2, 3, 4. In our hands, so far they're quite low, except for Knife. Just going to let it happen and discard a card. And yeah, with that done, nothing. We cannot move any of the Michael Gears, since all of us have 1. Syren's turn. She's going to first deal AoE 1, so she will take damage but doesn't take it. Has to discard a card. She'll discard Dashing Tide, then deals another AoE 1. Her power phase, she's going to play Sweltering Heat, and she can use her base power to hit. She's going to then use the 2 powers on Sweltering Heat to deal a total of 4 damage, and then draw a card. Drift is going to play Knight's Heritage, ongoing. When this card is played, destroy all other copies of Knight Heritage and play up to 2 ongoing cards from your hand. The first time Drift is dealt damage each turn, you may shift past or future, which we're going to play 2 copies. So now we have Out of Sync, ongoing limited. Its passive effect is reduce damage dealt to Drift by 1, and its future effect is increased damage dealt by Drift to other targets by 1. And Saber Shard, its power is pass, draw a card, shift future, Drift deals 1 target 2 radiant damage, is passed. So we're going to use the power in Saber Shard to deal a total of 4 damage to Jester, and then shift pass, so now we have 1 DR. Draw. Knife is going to play Prototype Servo Gauntlet, equipment limited, increase melee damage dealt by Knife by 1. Its power is Knife deals 1 target 2 melee damage. If the target is destroy an ongoing card. It's going to then use her base power to deal 4 energy damage, which we did at least a lot of constant foreign, so that's good. And draw a card. Silver is going to play Genesis, 1 shot, draw up to 2 cards, Silver gains 1 HP, and return a number of your ongoing cards to your hand, and play up to X ongoing cards, where it's 1 plus the number of cards turned this way. Drawing 2, returning this because we've been forgetting the effect. And we're just going to play it once more, unfortunately. we don't get any better ongoings. So the self-damage before I forget. Power, so he's going to use deal 2 damage, and then hit himself for 1, draw 2, that's all. Magmaria, we get Molten Tribute. When this card is played, if there are no Magmaria in place, we reveal cards from the top, there are, so this part at the top of the environment deck until we reveal a Magmarian, play, and shuffle the rest back into the deck. We do have Magmarians, so this doesn't matter. At the end of their turn, a hero may destroy one of their equipment cards to activate a crystal effect and destroy this card. So end of turn, first of all, highest takes actually 3 damage only because of the -1 from silver in Psychic Rampant. And then Molten Revision will hit. Molten Trio will destroy one of our cards. We're going to destroy the Servo Gauntlet and let Sulphurus hit Jester for 1, 2, 3, 4, and they get destroyed this way, but those and also this card. Villain turn, start after nothing, play. Pointless Hate, increase damage dealt to hero targets by 1 until the end of the next villain turn. Each non-magical girl hero target deals self 1 infernal damage, so we have +1 taken, and then we all the base heroes deal themselves 1 base. Now with that done, end of turn, they all have to either take total 4 damage or direct. So Syren is going to take it, Drift is going to take it, Knife is going to have to rate it to love, which means that they're at 1 HP, and Syren is going to take it. With that done, Syren goes. She deals 1 damage, then 1 damage again, 1 damage again, and she discards her card. Her power, she's going to use she's just going to use her base. She's going to use her 2 powers again to deal 4 instances of 1 damage total. Draw a card. Drift. She's going to play, make every second count, as we really need to do that right now. Ongoing limited. Whenever you shift pass, select a hero target, reduce the next damage dealt to a target by 2, only if you're already in pass, means only if you go into the last second. And its future effect is whenever you shift future, select a hero target, increase the next damage dealt by the target by 2, which is again only on the future, so that means that you can only do it when you go into the end of it. So with that done, we're going to use her base power, shift twice into the future, increase the next damage dealt by Knife by 2, and she's going to gain 1 HP. And draw a card. Knife is going to play Amplified Combatant. 1 shot, Knife deals up to 3 targets, 1 melee and 1 energy damage each. So she's going to hit Jester healed. Her first hit is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And then a hit of 2 damage. Then it's going to use her base power. It's going to use the power focus counted play to deal 3, 4, 5 damage. We reach it at 1 HP and the sword is gone, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Silver is going to play Advanced Flux. 1 shot, Silver deals 1 target 3 psychic damage. If a target is destroyed this way, you reveal from the top of your deck until an ongoing card is revealed and put into hand or into play. Then shuffle all the revealed cards into your deck. So he's going to just grab the Jester of Heal with that, deal him 3 damage and throw him away. That was a close game just about the end. The silver helped show a lot, but there's still a lot of cards in this deck that we need to see. For this we have Unstable Force, ongoing. Play this card next to a target, increase damage dealt 2 and by the target next to this card by 1. When this card is destroyed, choose the target, increase the next damage dealt 2 or by that target by 3. Ethereal Destruction, 1 shot. Discard a number of cards. Silver deals 1 target extra result psychic damage. Where is the number of ongoing cards in your trash? Shuffle your trash into your deck and draw a card. Magnetic Attraction, place card next to a target, ongoing. That target deals 1 target at itself 2 result psychic damage. When this card is destroyed, Silver deals up to 2 targets in this play area 2 psychic damage each. Kinetic Shattering. When this card enters play, destroy an ongoing card. When this card is destroyed, destroy an ongoing or environment card. Gravity Collision. When this card enters play, Silver may deal 1 target to psychic damage. At the start of your turn, silver may deal one target 2 psychic damage. If damage was dealt this way, destroy an ongoing card you control, and explore put an ongoing card from your trash into your hand. ESP Search, 1 shot, play up to 2 cards. Silver deals one target and himself X result psychic damage, raise the number of cards played. Mass Pressure, ongoing, place card next to a target, damage dealt 2 and by the target next to this card is reducible. When this card is destroyed, silver deals a target 3 psychic damage. Gravilizing Bolster, destroy up to 3 of your ongoing cards. For each card destroyed this way, one player may use a power. If enough card was destroyed this way, you may use your innate powers twice this turn. Photon Vanguard, ongoing, place card next to a target, reveal the top card of the target's deck, then replace or discard the reveal card. When this card is destroyed, draw up to 2 cards. Telepath Assault, 1 shot, destroy up to 2 ongoing cards. For each card destroyed this way, either draw a card or silver deals one target 2 psychic damage. Gravity Control, 1 shot, each hero regains 1 HP, each player may put a card other than Gravity Control from trash on top of their deck. Potent Exterture, ongoing. When this card is played, either draw a card or play a card. When this card is destroyed, either draw a card or play a card. And that's it. As we can see, silver has a lot of options in his deck to both be a consistent damage dealer or more of a support, depending just how you want to destroy your guys and when. An interesting thing created by here. And now with that, thank you everybody. Sentinels of the Multi is owned by Great and Games. Please support the official release. You can find Magmaria shifting loyalties in Sentinels of the Multiverse at adelphophages archive. And you can find Silver the Hedgehog in SOTM EE Copper custom decks. Once more, thanks for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.